What is up, my dudes? And that one girl is ready for a road trip. We're doing it. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos are coming weekly. Ring that bell, you know when they drop. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on a Cardo communicator or save some money on some Beyond Riders gear or on some Hogworks gear? Then you should definitely check my referral links down below. Want to support me and all my do-gooderness like these cool guys here? Bam! You should become part of the Brew Crew and join the coffee page down below. Want to know why I'm asking you for money? Well, next to those 10,000 Amazon affiliate links that also go to a good cause is a link explaining what I do with your money. Get it, got it, cool, let's move on. Alright guys, so we are pulling into our first destination. First destination, you say? You feel like you've just jumped into a middle of a conversation? Well, you have, and that's because the weather has sucked and I have not had the cameras on the bars as I have ridden down to Rhode Island to our first Harley dealer of the day. It is over here. I've only been here once. Let's check it out and I will fill you in on the rest of the stuff as we go. But currently we are here at Russ's Ocean State Harley-Davidson. We're going to get checked in as soon as they open, which should be in a few minutes, and then I'll catch you up on all the other fun stuff, so hang tight.
Alright, so here we are. Russ's Ocean State Harley down in Warwick, Rhode Island. We are down here because today I want to get the Pan America fully broken in. I haven't gotten a chance to really be riding it, break in the engine, get comfortable with it, all that other fun stuff. So I decided to have myself a little ride challenge. Today I am going to do 4 states, 10 dealerships, all in one day. So my first stop is Russ's. I'm going over to Precision Harley after this. I'm also going to be checking in at each one for the Let's Ride Challenge. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of come in, check in, say hello, and then get back on the road and see if we can get this all done in one shot. It was supposed to be somewhat nice today. I started this trip at 7:30 in the morning. It was like 45 degrees. Right now it's about 55. So I've got winter gear on underneath my Beyond Riders winter coat and you know, a few other things. It also started by raining, so I've got the rain gear in the bike, and of course I haven't had the cameras on the bike as much as I had wanted to, so we're gonna work on that as well. But let's get checked in and let's head out because the day is going by. It's 9 a.m. We got places.
All right, Russ's is a success. Our next stop is going to be Precision Harley. It's about 10 miles away, and then we're heading into Massachusetts. So let's take care of that. Let's go. And just real quick, the whole team at Russ's, wicked nice. That was cool. It's a smaller dealership. It feels very mom and pop, and they are just all really nice. So let's hope we keep with that trend as we go hit the other dealerships. So as I was saying, there's a few things today that I'm looking to accomplish by doing this whole trip. 4 states, 10 dealers, one day. The biggest thing is getting comfortable with this bike. I haven't had a chance to really ride it up until this point. I've only put 250 miles on the bike so far, just a little under. So we're going to take care of that today, get it all fully broke in, and I want to see how I feel on it because I do plan to do a lot of longer rides with it this summer. So this helps to give me a chance to see what I like about the bike, what I don't like, what needs to be maybe changed, updated, upgraded, adjusted, whatever. So I'm having a comfortable ride, especially when I start getting into the 1K in a days, stuff like that. I want to be comfortable when I'm just grinding out the miles. Now, the day did start very moist. It has been very wet all the way down here. I've been going through just pockets of light rain, and when I came out of my house this morning, it was raining, and I was like, you know what, do I really need to do this today? And I was like, whatever, man, it's an adventure bike. This is an adventure. I took my rain gear, I threw it in the pannier, saddlebag, whatever the hell these things are called, and I was like, let's go, let's do this. So yeah, we're doing it. On top of that, I'm going to some new Harley dealerships, ones I have not been to before. So it's my opportunity to check them out, see what they're like, see if, you know, the grass is greener in other places, of course. The other thing is, it's a Saturday, and I've said it before, I've said it many times, that if you're ever just looking for something to do, a lot of times you can just ride out to a Harley dealer, and they probably have something going on. It's not out of the ordinary for spring, summer, fall for you to pull into like a Harley dealer and they're just doing a barbecue, or they have some sort of like party going on, or they have a meetup going on, or they have a meetup to go on a ride going on. There's a lot of stuff that they do. They try to stay very active in the community, and I appreciate that. So we're hitting 10 different ones. We're over 4 different states. Let's see how many of these dealerships have something going on today. And of course, just leaving Russ's, I did ask them what they had going on. There was a planned meetup to go for a ride. There were some bikes pulling into the parking lot as I was leaving, but they were not sure what the turnout was going to be because it is cold and, you know, a little moist. So it's a toss-up, but they did have plans. There was something going on. Let's see if the next one's got something going on as well. Next stop, Precision Harley-Davidson. The guys over at Russ's also set me up with all the keywords I've been missing. I totally forgot this year about those. Every month or every week maybe, Harley gives out new keywords. You throw those into the app and you get more entries to win stuff, whatever. And they also set me up for some contest for Laconia. I have no clue what I signed up for, whatever. I think I just gave away my kidney or something, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. And I'm fairly certain I have never been to Precision Harley before. The name sounds familiar, but it doesn't ring a bell, so we shall see. There it is. It's right over there. I probably missed the entrance. Whatever. I'm doing awesome here. Swimmingly. There we go. Precision Harley. I have not been here before. I'll just park next to the other Pan Am. Alright. Catch up with you guys in a bit. Alright, with that, we are all set at Precision Harley. They've got some sort of little event going on. I didn't get to talk to them too much because they were pretty busy, but something or other. Just chalk that up as the official what they're doing. Something or other. So we've got about an hour ride to our next stop. It is another dealership I've not been to before called Sheldon's, which is in Massachusetts. So we're leaving Rhode Island. We're going to our second state and our third dealer. Hang out. Let's get this done. All right, so it looks like I'm about 2 hours away from my next stop. I just went through a bunch of farmland. As I was getting closer, I was like, oh, is this Harley dealer just going to be in someone's barn? I don't know. But yeah, now we're back on some normal roads. It is raining again. I don't know if you can see it in my visor, but yeah. So it's not fun for that, but we shall persevere. Carry on. All those inspirational poster quotes that we had in the 90s hanging on walls, just insert one here, whatever. I'm definitely getting much more comfortable with the bike. I'm finding the friction zone a lot easier because this bike is way different than, well, most of the Harleys I've ridden before. And it's been a while since I've done like sport bikes, liquid cool bikes, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve. And then I'm definitely sitting up a bit higher. So, you know, it's like going into turns and all that. Definitely getting way more comfortable and just in my own space again. I was also doing the math. It is almost 11 a.m. This is my third stop. So I'm not even halfway done. Harley dealerships close at 6 p.m. So that is my hard stop to make all of this happen. So I definitely have to move if I'm going to get all 10. I don't know. What do you think? Am I going to get all 10? I don't know. Throw it down in the comments. What's your guess? How many am I going to do? And, you know, no cheating. Don't wait till the end of the video. Do it now. Do it. All right, here's our next Harley dealership. So let's get inside, let's get checked in, and then let's get the heck out of here. All right, so that was just a quick in and out. Sheldon's doesn't have too much going on today. They do have a spin the wheel, win a prize thing. A lot of the Harleys do that. I want a keychain. And there's actually a group of guys just hanging out, chilling, talking. So good little meetup place if you're looking just to get out of the house real quick. All right, looks like we gotta turn around. The next place we are going to is American Harley. And it is about 26 miles away. Do wish I had a little bit more time to kind of explore some of these dealerships. They all have character. And they all look interesting. Maybe next time around. We'll see how that goes. All right, all. I would say that the fourth dealership is coming in hot, but there is nothing hot going on right now. It is. It's still 50 degrees. It's cold. We've definitely been rolling through some rain, so it's continues to be moist, but getting it done. So I gotta remember to change the batteries on the camera on this stop too. Overall though, ripping through the miles, getting it done. So let's check out our next stop, shall we? All right, I can see it up on the left here. Another little, I'd say mom and pop shop. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I dig these. It's you get that little extra character out of the dealership.
Check this bike out. This is so old school. It's a 76 Electra Glide. The dude was saying that this was his dad's bike, and he used to ride on the back of it, and after his dad passed, he took it over and he just keeps it going. That is so sick.
All right, quick look at American Harley-Davidson. It's a small dealer for sure. Nothing going on, just people hanging out, so that's cool. That's cool. All right, our next stop is, well, another 34 miles away, and we're heading to High Octane Harley. We've been there before. That was the one with the bikini car wash last year that literally just had a dude washing his own bike. So yeah, let's go see if they're doing something a little better today. Hang with me. Here we go. High Octane Harley. Let's get checked in, and then I desperately need gas. I cannot even begin to tell you. So we'll get it all done. It's all good. All right, one last look at High Octane. So yeah, they got like a whole nacho bar thing going on right now, and a couple different giveaways, prizes, fun stuff like that. So they're keeping busy in there. We're all checked in. I am now at the halfway point. That was number 5 for me. I really need to get some gas, and then we're gonna head to Manchester Harley-Davidson. So hang tight. We'll make this happen. All right, we are just about at Manchester Harley, and yeah, the clouds cleared up. When I was leaving High Octane, I actually put my sunglasses on. This is the first time it's been bright out. It's nuts. So hopefully this kind of holds for the rest of the time. Right now the temperature showing as 64, so yeah, like a 10 or 15 degree jump too, so that's cool. Supposedly I'm getting to Manchester Harley at 1:10. This is stop number 6. That leaves 5 hours for 4 more destinations, and that seems like no big deal, no problem. Problem is, the next 4 are actually fairly well spaced out, so it's going to be a little bit trickier. Luckily, a lot of these other ones have been like within 30 miles of each other. I don't think that's going to be the case for the last 4. I don't know. We'll see. I think one of the things I'm going to want for this bike are maybe some taller risers, at least a few inches. Definitely feeling a little sore in my shoulder, and I think it's because I'm kind of leaning forward and you know, putting the weight on the shoulders versus sitting up a little bit more proper. And I'm really trying to make it so I hit all 10 of these before 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is when all the Harley dealerships close. They turn to pumpkins, whatever. The sidewalks roll up. So, I mean, the only stop I've had are the Harley dealerships, obviously, and to get gas. Like, I haven't had breakfast, lunch, nothing. I don't even think I've grabbed anything to drink yet. I've just been like going because I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, we'll keep that going. I do have some snacks and drinks and stuff in my case should I decide to grab it, but yeah, so far so good. All right, let's get inside, get this taken care of, and then let's get out of here. All right, that was a quick in and out at Manchester Harley. One last look here. That place is packed right now. They're serving food inside. They've got a whole table for like dog biscuits. There's a $500 gift card giveaway going on. There's live music in the back like that. That's popping. All right, so our next stop is Laconia Harley. And this is where things are gonna get a little bit more stressful because Laconia Harley is just about an hour away. So I'm gonna do my best to get up there as quick as possible and then go from there. So hang tight, let's grind. All right, we're just about a mile out from Laconia Harley. Looks like we're getting there just a hair after 2 o'clock. I'm cool with that. So yeah, this is the final hours. So gotta hopefully get in there and get out of there quickly. I honestly don't know how far Rochester Harley is from here. I feel like it's not that far, but I could be wrong. And then the one in Maine is going to be the hang up. I'm not sure how far that is. And then it just involves backtracking from there, which is going to be a huge pain and a huge time suck. So yeah. All right, here we go. Stop number 7, Laconia Harley. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty busy. I don't know what's going on up here, so we'll check it out real soon. Oh, don't run over that dude. All right, so we're heading out of Laconia Harley. Another success. Although I couldn't check in on the Harley app, that thing just decided to throw up on itself. We're heading to Rochester Harley now, and it looks like it's about an hour away. So yeah, we're going to be short on time. We've got to make this happen. All right, we got 3 more stops and 4 more hours. So it's going to be cutting it close. I know it doesn't seem like it's cutting it close, but it's cutting it close. We're just about 2 miles away from Rochester Harley. We should be getting there right about 3:08. So again, hopefully it's just an in and out. Although I am curious to see what they've got going on. Did I mention what was going on at Laconia Harley? I know I was in a rush to get out of the parking lot. They were doing an entire performance build series. They had a road glide up on a stand and had the engine out, and it was there to show people how it's done. They had a live mechanic on site, so not quite a party, but you know, some educational stuff going on there. and the place was pretty busy, so obviously people were interested. So overall, I feel like we've been having some success with the Harley dealerships and stuff going on a Saturday. Like I said in the beginning, some of them had issues because they were planning rides and whatnot, and it was raining and nasty, so it's kind of hard to get people out the door and show up on their bikes to go do that stuff. But it did turn out to be a nice day. It's still a little chilly. We're talking 60 right now. And the last few dealers I went to, they were busy. People were there. They were doing things. They were having a good time, socializing, being friends, all that stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what Rochester is doing, if anything. Like I said, I really didn't look ahead. I just wanted to see what was going on when I got there. I can see the Harley bar and shield up on the left, so we are pretty much there. So yeah, fingers crossed this is an in and out thing. If I can make that happen, then I've got a few hours, and that's pretty promising for getting this done. All right, that was nice and easy. We are back at it. So the one thing that is annoying me is the Harley app has given up on me. So generally what happens is if you have the Harley-Davidson app, if like you're a Hog member, I think just in general, I don't know. It's something I started doing this year, so I'm still learning it, but you download the Harley app on your phone, you go to a Harley dealership, when you open up the app, you get points for checking in. And when you get a certain amount of points, you get like $5 off, $10 off, stuff that you buy at Harley. So the last two dealerships I went to, the app has just completely given up on life. So I'm losing some points here, which means I'm losing some money. That's not cool. Harley, fix your app. Yeah, so we're about an hour from Big Moose Harley-Davidson. I'm going to be getting there pretty close to their closing time. And then I still got to get back to Seacoast. Big Moose is in Maine, so that means Rhode Island's checked off, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and we're good for the 4 states. So then it would just come down to getting the 10 dealerships. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Oh, as for Rochester Harley, nothing was really going on there. That is a very small shop. I always forget how small it is until I go there. And right now, that sales floor is packed with bikes. So there's not a lot of room to move around. I feel like any sort of event they're going to do is later on in the summer when they can definitely do it outside. All right, we are just about a mile from Big Moose Harley, and man, things have changed. It is now in the 40s. It's gray again. It is cold. I just want to get to where I need to be at this point in time. Really, at this point, I'm ready for this to be done. I will just chalk this up to another dumb idea that I went and did. So yeah, we're going to be getting to Big Moose right about 4:30. So I'm hoping, again, quick turnaround. The problem is, like, some of these places, they only have like one person that can scan the code. So if they're helping someone else or doing something else, you have to wait. Oh, they did get a new place. Look at that. Cool, we're here. Awesome. All right, let's try and make this really quick. All right, so Google Maps is saying that Seacoast closes at 5. I could have swore I saw that it closed at 6. So we're still gonna head there.
Seacoast Harley-Davidson may be closed by the time you arrive.
I also tried to check in on the app. Like the last two, the Harley app has just given up on life. I think maybe if you check into too many in a day, it just throws up on itself or doesn't want to give you the points. I don't know. But yeah, kind of sucks. Whatever. 300 points down the drain. Fix your app, Harley. All right, guys, we're coming up to the moment of truth. Are they still open? And do I get my 4 states and 10 dealers in one day? Or am I falling short by 1? Well, Indian's not doing anything. All right, we're gonna find out in just a second. It's coming up here on the left. It's not looking promising. Oh man. Aw, shucks. Yeah, that's looking closed. Boarded up and empty. Damn. Oh, I tried. Now, in fairness, if they closed at 6, like I originally thought they did, which I am wrong, I would have made it. I totally would have made it. Oh well. I did 4 states, 9 dealers, 1 day. I'm still cool with that. I actually think back to a couple years ago, they used to have a ride challenge with Boston Harley, Seacoast Harley, Twin State, Big Moose, Rochester, and I think that was it. And you had a whole weekend to visit all of them all at once. So I just did like double that in one day. What's up? But alright, I am going to head home. It is cold and wet. I don't know if you can see it, but my visor's all getting moist. And yeah, it is not pleasant. So just want to get home, have a hot meal, warm up, all that fun stuff. So I'm probably gonna leave you guys here. By the time I get home, we're looking at a 500-mile day. I'd say that's pretty good. No complaints here. It was fun. Well, there were a lot of complaints. Yeah, there were a lot of complaints, but it was still fun. So that's what I've got. What do you got? Did you think I was gonna hit all 10? Be honest. Sound off in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one girl you know who's like, why does he keep saying moist? She loves this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip.